No, no, no.
Scared of.
I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Fuck. Whoo.
Warning. This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You guys know what it is, man. It's your boy, Kevo. Alright, so this is 10 guilty teenage convicts reacting to life sentences, man. I feel like this is going to be bad. I feel like I'm going to feel bad for these kids. I'm already looking at this boy right here in the first clip, man. It looks like the boy's ready to cry, man. And I don't blame him, man, because if I got life sentence, I'm crying. But anyways, before we get into the video, man, you guys do me two things right now, man. Give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new. And yeah, let's get into this video. Oh, shit. No, no, no.
Scared of return.
I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Holy shit, the judge just say that?
I wish I could. I would give my life for Austin.
Third-degree murder.
I loved him a lot. I didn't mean to kill Austin. Actually, I really didn't. I really think I did that. I didn't mean to hurt him.
When you're a teenager, your life has been...
Damn!
You're still learning how to live your life.
Holy
Well,
shit!
imagine having the rest of your life torn away from you,
Yeah!
spending the rest of your life in a prison cell. Imagine your reaction to the moment that judge takes away your life in the bang of a gavel. Well, we're going to see what that is exactly like right now as we dive into 10 teens reacting to life sentences. This first convict, known as Lindsay, was actually too young to receive a life sentence when he was first handed into the police, but upon his resentencing, he was met with life behind bars. When the judge reads out this sentence, Nicholas just sits there, grinning, showing zero lack of remorse for his crimes.
Wow, this guy doesn't give a shit, eh? This guy's a killer. Not saying this guy's a damn killer, man.
There is no indication that this type of violent behavior will stop.
Criminal history and odds of rehabilitation must be considered before life without parole is imposed.
The court
Damn.
has significant doubts about
Look at
the
him.
defendant's potential for rehabilitation.
His mom said little when it was over.
My boy doesn't give two shits about going to life. He's like, yeah, I'm a convict. I'm going for life in prison.
He actually grinned when the judge read his ruling. The lack of remorse not lost on David Crawford's daughter, Amanda.
Justice was served, and
Who'd he kill, though?
I'm glad it's over, and it just kind of proves to me that he's an animal, as he said
Yeah.
with a smile.
This next teen receives his sentence for starting a fire that killed an innocent teenager, a stupid mistake which cost an innocent life and ruined another. You could tell by the way this teen is reacting that he completely regrets his stupid
Yeah, I
mistake
bet. He regrets
and
it.
even starts praying as he cries. His mistake is one to learn from.
Shows that there is something significant and intentional in immediately starting another fire in the living room.
I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Fuck. Whoo. Yo, this judge doesn't give no mercy. What's this kid? Okay, you see, like this, man. This seems like this was an accident, man. The kid didn't intentionally try to do it. He it seems like, at least from what they just said, it was an accident, man. And he didn't mean to do it. He looks like he's trying to like say, you know what? I'm sorry. He regrets doing it. This kid has regrets. Holy shit! The judge just threw the book, and I hope you die in prison. Yo, I don't know. If this guy doesn't have like a history of like criminal violence, stuff like that, I think they need to like reassess this guy's sentence, man. Oh my god.
Shoemaker is someone we've covered before, but this story is so intense that I thought I'd share it again. Dylan is being sentenced here for the murder of a sweet innocent baby. He killed his girlfriend's child, and when the court day comes, he tries to plead that he didn't mean to kill the child, despite the fact that the baby was beaten to death. His plot to win over the jury didn't work, and he is serving his life sentence.
Damn.
To life. I can't take back what was done. I wish I
He
could.
beat the baby to death. That's sick. That's sick. No. When you hear stories like this, though, that's sick. This is just sick. Huh? You don't beat a little baby, man. The baby was probably crying. I understand. Baby was probably crying. And the thing about it, it's not even his own damn kid, man. It's his girlfriend's kid. People like this, man, they deserve it, though. Like, this guy, he deserves it. Like, I'm sure that honestly deserves it. Like, how do you look at a child, like an innocent child, and just beat it to death? Huh? How do you do that?
I loved him a lot.
Austin Smith was completely defenseless. That's a given.
Yeah.
But there were other dynamics at work there.
Ashley, I really didn't. I really think I did it. I didn't mean to hurt him.
He was actually caught by the judge for actually trying to text his mother saying that he hopes the jury will feel sorry for him and that he's going to cry on purpose to try and lower his sentence.
That on July 23rd, 2013, in a phone call to your mother from the holding center, you stated, and I got a quote from the court reporter, I am a 16-year-old blonde. Probably all I have to do is cry in front of the jury and feel sorry for me.
Philip Triumph looks like
holy
an
shit.
high school student.
You always record your shit in jail, bro.
But that. He is actually in court for murdering his teacher. The teacher was actually only 24 years old, which is extremely young for a teacher. She was just starting her life up.
Yeah.
It was taken away from her in a blink of an eye. Philip was sentenced to life, and here's his reaction.
Philip Chism, on indictment number 2013-1446000. The jury, having returned a verdict of guilty of murder in the first degree on deliberate premeditation and extreme atrocity and cruelty, you will hearken to the sentence the court has awarded against you. The court, having duly considered your offenses, it is hereby ordered that you be committed to the Department of Youth Services until the age of 21, and furthermore committed to the Massachusetts Correctional Institution at Cedar Junction for the period of not less than 25 years and not more than life, and that you stand committed in execution of this sentence.
Jodi Arias is
I think it's so bad, but still, that like, so he's gonna stay until 21, and then he's gonna get 25 years for killing somebody. I feel that was a little softer, man. When you take someone's life away, I like intentionally, like there's accidents, things happen by accidents. Like sure, maybe you're drinking and driving, and even drinking and driving, you chose to go drinking. But when I say accident, when maybe you went out hunting or something, and somebody ran in front, or you thought somebody was a deer or something, or someone broke in, like came into your house and your property, and you freaked out, like holy shit, you know, those are what I consider accidents. But killing somebody, like intentionally killing somebody, no, that's not. You gotta get longer than that. You should deserve to go to life, like life, actual life in prison, not just 25 years.
She was being sentenced for the murder of her ex-boyfriend. Her boyfriend was actually famous for saying these disturbing words to his friend. Don't be surprised if one of these Sundays I don't show up and you find me dead in some place. Well, that's exactly what happened before she was sentenced to life in prison. She actually killed her ex-boyfriend just like he said she would.
But I had to fight for my life just like I did on June 4th, 2008, because I realized how selfish it would be for me to escape accountability for this mess that I've created. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, several nieces and nephews, a mom, a dad, 8 aunts, 9 uncles, over 20 cousins that I've grown up with, as well as countless friends, all of whom would suffer greatly if I took my own life or if I allocuted and begged for the death penalty and then got it. The most important thing I want to say is that I am very sorry for the enormous pain that I've caused the people that
How bad was this boyfriend?
what I did, and I wish there was some way I could.
There has to be a backstory to this, man.
The defendant has no prior criminal history. The defendant has family and community support. The defendant has mental health issues. The court has also considered the defendant's childhood background. The court finds the mitigation presented is not sufficiently substantial to call for leniency and that a natural life sentence is appropriate. It is ordered the defendant shall be incarcerated in the Department of Corrections for the rest of her natural life with no possibility of parole.
This teenager freaks out after he...
Oh shit! That sucks. No mercy. I don't know, man. No mercy for that one. But I feel like there has to be more of a backstory, man. There has to be something else. Maybe the boyfriend was abusive. Maybe. I don't know. But then he said that was his ex. So that chick is probably crazy, bro. That chick is probably like cray-cray.
He is sentenced. The defendant freaks out, cries in court, and begs the officers not to take him away, showing that he at least has some sympathy for what he did.
Oh.
18-year-old Fernando Salgado.
What did he do?
To get to go home.
This next team was...
What did he do? They didn't even tell us what he did, man. What did he do? I want to know what he did.
has some sympathy for what he did.
What did he do? What did my boy do?
18-year-old Fernando Salgado begs to get to go home.
This next teen was sentenced to life in prison after he and his girlfriend robbed and killed an elderly lady. The robbery apparently went wrong, and while trying to escape, the teen shot and killed the woman, who was completely defenseless. The teen just sits and smiles as his life is being taken away from him.
There's nothing he can do.
Seen actually falling asleep at one point during the sentencing.
With a chuckle, a laugh, and yawn after yawn, David Moses acted strangely at his sentencing this morning, appearing to fall asleep in his chair not once, but twice, suffered physical, verbal, and emotional abuse growing up, leading to a lengthy criminal history, including sexually assaulting his sister, then a developmentally disabled cousin, and 7 other children while he was in a group home.
What the hell? What the hell did I just hear? Bro, I hope this guy gets life, man. I really do hope he gets life. Like I'm sure there's plenty of people who grew up with like childhood issues and stuff like that, but you gotta look other like outlets, like other shit you can like put your life to, try to do something, make like your life better. There's plenty of stories of people grow up in like shitty neighborhoods, plenty of people like having horrible childhoods, but they make something out of themselves. They don't let that put them down, man. They do something about it.
Sessions' family said they hope to one day see her again in heaven. Moses' attorney asked the judge for hope as well, in the form of a possibility for parole.
To give him that hope for the next 25 years, that he may have an opportunity to be returned to society.
Instead, the judge sentenced Moses to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
And that's in the penitentiary for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
TJ Lane was convicted for killing 3 of his fellow high school students.
3?
Which makes him a very young serial killer.
Yeah.
He has absolutely no remorse for his crimes, and he was of course sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
Yeah, this guy deserves it.
When he was being sentenced, he wore a white t-shirt with the word killer painted across it, showing how sick and twisted this teenager really is.
Yeah.
Nick is a very kind and loving.
This must be his mom.
You don't know kind.
Oh no. Never mind.
I will have to eventually forgive you. Otherwise, you will haunt me. You will never, ever be in my thoughts after this. Never. My family will move on, not you. You have ruined your life, not to mention Adam's. Even gave you a ride. Nick even gave you a ride from school. That someone tried to kill 5 people, and all they did was want to go to school.
TJ also escaped prison a year after his sentencing with another inmate who was actually captured.
19-year-old TJ Lane escaped from the Allen County Correctional Center in Lima, Ohio, and a massive search is underway for Lane and 45-year-old Clifford Opperud. Lane was serving 3 life sentences for the February 2012 murders of 3 students in Chardon High School, east of Cleveland. Witnesses said he just walked into the crowded cafeteria that morning and started shooting.
He was just dead silent the entire time.
That's crazy. That's some scary shit right there, man.
This next teen actually killed his great-grandmother with a hatchet with one of his friends, which is extremely disturbing. The teen was
shoot is one thing, but a damn hatchet, bro?
By saying that the news liked to twist a lot of things around. He was still sentenced and found guilty.
He showed varying emotions in court, at times wiping tears from his face. Then Barbeau smirked and shook his head when the prosecutor spoke. He read only a few words from his own statement.
There's a lot going around said by the news, DA, and many other people.
It was his great grandma, bro.
I'm a cold, heartless, careless killer. That's not true.
Instead of starting his freshman year in high school, 14-year-old Antonio Barbeau will go to prison.
This next video is very famous for showing a teenager who almost starts laughing when he is sentenced for killing a 23-year-old. The mother of the victim is in tears and is so choked up she can't even speak to the jury, as his sister has to stand in for her. The only words the teen has to say for himself are these.
As a mother shed tears for her son, shot and killed by Wright.
I've lost laughter and love. I no longer have the hope of having grandchildren. I've lost the enjoyment of holidays and birthdays and of everyday life.
That's hard, man. That's hard for the families.
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
I'll be home soon.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to
Damn.
subscribe and turn the notifications on to never miss another video from me.
Damn.
Goodbye.
Bro, yo, some of these guys are messed up, man. The last kid is messed up. That guy got life in prison, man, for sure, man. And then the other one, you can see some of them actually, like, they feel remorse. They felt bad what they do. That one kid who broke down crying in the orange, he honestly, I think that kid was honestly felt bad because he accidentally killed him in the fire. He didn't intentionally try to do it. It was an accident. But shit happens, man. But anyways, man, you guys made all the end of the video. You guys know what to do, man. Give the video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Turn that post notification bells on. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.